Hi, it's Natasha. Thanks for joining me today. I have a HIIT yoga class. I have tons of them. This is, I don't even know what round, 16, 17. We are doing yoga-inspired fitness drills that will improve your strength, flexibility, mobility. We'll get it all in fun little flows that will just repeat, get our heart rate up, so cardio as well. All right, let's start by just shaking out those wrists. And then find a little bit of stillness. As you anchor your toes into the ground, pull the crown of the head upward, ribs away from hips. Gentle pelvic tilt, pulling the belly in, wrapping those ribs. Take a nice deep breath in. And a big sigh out, let go of your day. Morning. Good. Start to really activate the quads, the glutes. Grow a little bit taller, take another deep cleansing breath in. And a big sigh out, empty those lungs. Let go of any stress, any distractions. This is your time to push your body to your limits. See how you're feeling today. Let's start to swing those arms out. Crisscross them, opening up the chest. Good, wrapping around, maybe even giving yourself a little pat on the back. Be proud that you are doing something healthy today. Good, and some circles backwards, right arm and left. Let's take some cat-cows right here, flat and round, flat and round. Take a nice big arch. Send the chest forward, tailbone back, and then cat the back around the spine. Go ahead and send your crown of your head forward. Now straighten the legs and bring those palms up and back. Halfway fold, you can soften the knees and then see if you can work them a little bit straighter. And then see if you can shift into your toes. And then as you go into the heels, squat down. Into your toes, balance, turn the core on. And then into your heels, sit back in your chair, maybe deeper. Strong arms pushing through water, toe balance, heel sit. Inhale. Hop onto those toes, check your balance, good, into those heels, and we'll stay down here in our yogi squat. Bringing some mobility into the ankles, hip flexors, see how this feels for you. It's okay if your heels don't land all the way down, but that can be your goal, and then just whatever feels good. Spread those fingers out and walk back to downward facing dog, pedal here. Gonna go through some sun salutations. And then we will start our class drills. From your walking, pedaling down dog, take some spinal waves. Round forward, arch cow back, cat forward, cow pose back. 2 more, round, engage the core. Separate the shoulder blades as you curl forward and then push the chest towards the toes. Good, walk yourself forward. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, fold deeply, whatever that is for you. And root to rise all the way up to your mountain pose. Let's go. Inhale, arms up. Look to sky. Exhale, forward fold. Drop head, drop in. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, you can step yourself back to plank. Knees, chest, chin, cobra. Use the back muscles here. Good. A little bit higher if that feels good, or maybe some little cobra push-ups. Exhale, tuck the toes, downward facing dog. Bend the knees, bounce, step, or a little jump forward. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, fold. Rise it up. Maybe a little back bend here this time. Forward fold. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, plant the hands down, bend the knees, jump back plank. Knees, chest, chin, or chaturanga, elbows hug ribs. Upward facing dog or cobra. Push the shoulders down, shine the heart through. Exhale, downward facing dog. Deep breath in and out. Bend the knees, bounce. Get those hips up. Imagine you're jumping over a block and land soft. Halfway lift, exhale, fold. Inhale, root and rise. Gentle back bend, grab onto those thumbs and see if you can just open the heart. Chest expansion here. Exhale, forward fold. Drop in. Inhale, halfway lift, spine and gaze long. Maybe that's supported on the legs. Drop in, hands down, jump back plank. Chaturanga, upward facing. Exhale, down dog. Right leg to sky. Bend the knee, hug the knee into the chest. Shift the hips forward, step in between the hands, high lunge. Stretch that left back hip flexor and quad. Shine the heart upward. Grab onto opposite elbow. Gentle tug. And let's flow back through chaturanga. Upward facing. Downward facing, left leg lifts. Left knee to nose, hug it in. Keep the connection as you tilt forward. Shift into those fingertips. Step in between the hands. High lunge. Hang out here. Right hip forward, grab onto opposite elbow. Gentle tug. Strong active back leg. Maybe a little deeper. Bring the hands down. Let's go through another half flow vinyasa, chaturanga. Upward facing. Downward facing. Walk it in. Bend the knees. Imagine you're jumping over a block. Hips up. Press into those fingertips. Push the shoulders down energetically. Inhale halfway. Exhale, fold Uttanasana. Reverse swan up. And palms to heart center. Shake out those wrists. And we're going to get started. I'm not going to time the drills, but we'll try and go through a few times each drill, and then we'll combo them a little. First one, come to the top of the mat. We're going to step back with the right foot into warrior two. Take a deep breath in. Open up through warrior two. Just step back. Warrior two, shift hips, triangle pose. And you might not be super flexible yet, so maybe you keep that triangle really lifted. Just see how your body's feeling. Skandasana to the back of the mat. Bend into one knee as deep as you'd like to go. And then right into goddess. Good. Open up the knees, tuck the tailbone, spread those arms, elbows wide, knees wide. Step back to the top, and that's your combination. Arms up, inhale. Exhale, left foot back, warrior two. Trikonasana, triangle pose. Skandasana to the back of the mat. Your depth, and goddess. Hang out here for a breath. Come back to the top, and let's do it again. Inhale up. Warrior two, right foot back. Hit the pose, tuck the tailbone, pull the belly in. Trikonasana, triangle, straighten the front leg. Stack shoulders and arms. Find a little more depth than last time. Skandasana, maybe you come to seated and up through goddess. Hold a breath. Step back to the top of the mat, left foot back. Warrior two. Trikonasana, triangle pose. Skandasana, side ninja lunge. Goddess pose, open up the knees and the elbows. Let's do that again, step to the top. Inhale, exhale, step back. Warrior two. Straighten and cartwheel down, triangle pose. Stack. Skandasana to the back of the mat, side lunge. Goddess, open up those knees. Elbows wide, cactus elbows. Back to the top, last time. Inhale, heart rate climbing. Warrior two. Open up that knee, tuck the tailbone slightly. Trikonasana. Stack, triangle. Skandasana, keep that balance. And goddess. Open up elbows and knees. Whew. Step in, palms to heart. Jump back to plank pose. Hands down, plank. All right, so we're going plank, upward facing. I need a little more space for this one. I'm gonna turn sideways. Plank, swing through, upward facing. Push the shoulders down, allow the hips to swing forward. Good. Exhale, we're gonna take the right leg and thread it under. So we're gonna lift those hips and thread the foot down. Stack both feet, add a little push up for fun. Bring it back where you came from and back through plank. All right, so plank, upward facing, left foot swings through, stack, chest to mat, push up, step back, back through plank. Upward facing. Plank right leg threads. Stack those feet. Add a little push up. Right, left. Which foot is this? Left foot back, slip back to plank. All tangled up here. Upward facing. Left foot threads. Stack, drop, step top foot back, and back through plank. Let's do it again. Upward facing dog, or you can land into cobra. Right foot threads through. Stack those feet, drop the chest down, push away, take that top leg back, come back through plank. One more set each side. Upward facing, thread, stack, push up, come back, plank, up dog. Right foot threads, stack, push up, come back, scoop back to plank. Awesome job. Take a moment to counter stretch. Tiny little break for you. We'll go dolphin, locust, plank, dolphin. All right? Do the best you can. If you can't come up to plank, you can come up to forearm plank. So that is going to be on the forearms, elbows under the shoulders. Set up your dolphin, hang out here for a little bit. So from dolphin, we're gonna lower the belly down. Gaze forward, dolphin, land, float, locust flight, Superman. Now hands by chest, all the way up to plank, and then dolphin, lower back through. That's the combo. Dolphin, lower your belly. You might widen your dolphin so that you can land and fly. Back muscles, posterior chain, really squeeze everything. Push up to plank, drop as a unit if you can to the forearms. All right, forearm, locust, fly, plank, dolphin. We got it? So from your dolphin, we want to be a little wide so we can bring our hips down. You can walk the hands or the elbows forward or the feet back. Lower, take flight, push up to plank, dolphin, lower. Let's do that one more time. How are those shoulders and arms feeling? Lower down, fly, back muscles on, squeeze, hamstrings, glutes, plank, and then forearm, dolphin, rest. Okay, we have one more flow on this first round. So we'll repeat this one and then we'll go through them again and then we'll move on to the next set. Hopefully your heart rate's up. Whew, minus. All right, high lunge, we're gonna kneel, handstand, warrior three, knee tuck, looks like this. So let's start with the right foot back, high lunge, step back, just like we did with warrior two, step into high lunge. Then we're gonna drag that back foot in and kneel. From kneel, we're gonna try to take an L handstand. Don't worry if you can hold it or not, just kick up and right back down. Warrior three, balance. Hands can come to heart or extend. And then knee to chest. Hug, use those biceps, curl them in. Switch, left foot. High lunge, your expression. Step into the ground, kneel, use those legs. Hands down, kick up. Maybe you get a second hold, maybe not. It's all good. Find warrior three next. And then knee to chest balance. All right, let's do that a few more times. Right foot steps back. High lunge. Step it in, kneel. Handstand, kick up. Step it back, warrior three. That was really ugly. It's all good. You might fall out of things. You might not get a hold at all. Just see how your body's feeling today. I have lots of handstand classes. Lunge back. Kneel in. Spread those fingers, index finger forward. Grip down, push the shoulders down. See if you can find some control. One side will feel more natural than the other. Obviously, this is my better side. And warrior three. Knee tucks. Hold it up, nice and proud. If you like, you could extend this leg out. Let's do that again. Right leg steps back. High lunge. Kneel in. Hands down. Kick up. Warrior three. If you're not getting any hang time, hang out in your warrior three a little longer. Knee tucks. Fall in. Save it. I got a wall, I can cheat. And then maybe extend. Just an option. Left foot back, high lunge. Drag it in. Kneel. Hands down. Handstand. Option. Kick up. Warrior three. Try and grow up to the pose. Balance. Knee tucks into chest. Compression. And maybe extend. All right, those are the 4 exercises. Walk around the room, drink some water, maybe go through some sun salutations if you don't need a break, and then let's put those together. All right, starting with our warrior 2, triangle skandasana, goddess. Top of the mat, calming, cleansing breath, inhale. Check in with the body, ground down into the earth. Exhale. Inhale, arms up. Right foot steps back. Find your warrior 2. Straighten out, Trikonasana. Triangle, skandasana, and goddess. Step back in, left lead. Inhale, warrior 2. Triangle, side lunge, and goddess. Step to the top, forward fold, jump back, plank, swing the hips forward, upward facing dog. Zip the right foot through and threads under. Feet meet, push up, chest and chin down. Step back where you came from, find your plank. Swing the hips forward. You can keep the toes tucked, or you can flip up dog, thread, chest over, shoulders first, stack, then drop, lift. Come back, press up, dolphin. Dolphin to locust, lower to the belly, slide. Hands down, back through plank, elbows down through dolphin. Let's do that one twice. Shift forward. You can come off of the elbows into a little chaturanga lower. If that feels more natural, it does take more strength. Flight, push up, melt in. So from here, forearms, let's try to jump forward so we can go back to the top of the mat. Bend the knees. Can we pop up onto the hands and jump forward? Bend, straight arms jump. Swing up. All right, last combo. High lunge, right foot back. Woo. Step in, kneel. Hands down, handstand. Warrior 3. Saving my balance all over the place today. Warrior 3. Tuck in, knee. One of those days where standing big toe with a twist. Come back, left foot steps back. Some days we're more balanced than others, right? Step in for kneeling. Handstand, kick up for optional handstand. It can be fast or slow. And step down, warrior 3 balance. Zip up, or hands over. Knee tucks into chest. Option, standing big toe with a twist. All right, how do we do? Let's do that one more time. We'll do that same thing one more time through, and then we'll move on, okay? Catch your breath a little bit. Water, towel. I'm sweating. Okay, warrior 2. Back to mountain pose. Inhale, arms up. Exhale, step back right. Warrior 2. Trikonasana, triangle. Stack, belly in. Side lunge, skandasana. Goddess, open, proud. Step back. Inhale, Arms up, step back. Warrior two. Virabhadasana two, pinky toe ground, straighten. Shift, cartwheel over. Trikonasana, open up that heart. Peel. Skandasana. Goddess. To the top. Inhale up. Exhale, forward fold. Halfway and lift to ground down and then jump back to plank. Upward facing dog, swing the hips through, shoulders down. Zip up, right leg through. Thread it, stack those feet, push up, top leg back, zip up through plank. Up dog, zip left leg through like triangle but lower the hips. Stack the feet, drop, lift, come back, unwind. Dolphin, lower down. So here, maybe we try dolphin to chaturanga to locust. Let's try it. Gaze forward, chaturanga, locust, plank, dolphin. How did that go? Let's try that again. It's a quick one. So look forward, chaturanga, land, locust flight, hands down, plank, lower down dolphin. All right, bend the knees. We're gonna jump forward. As we jump, the arms straighten and we're on the hands. And ragdoll up, shake out the wrists. Right foot back, high lunge. Maybe a back bend. Kneel, drop in. Hands down, plant the hands down, push the shoulders down, hit a little whatever you got. Handstand, warrior three, knee tucks in, and then expansion if you want to take it there. Step back together, left foot back, high lunge, maybe back bend. Kneel, drop in. Catch this position. You're still stepping on the right foot, hands plant down, push the shoulders down, see if you can catch. And you could take a couple tries if you want to go for the hold. Step down, warrior three. Knee tucks to chest. And standing big toe. Zip, pull away, straighten everything, and let it go. A little bit off of my balance today. I hope you did a great job. Feel good about it. Let's move on to the next four drills. Okay, next four drills. Starting in a down dog, we'll bend the knees and load your beast. Kind of like a hovering child's pose. Back through plank, opposite toe tap, and then we're gonna try an arm balance, which is a flying split or Ekapada Kundanyasana 2. If that's not in your practice, just keep the back leg down. And I do have arm balance classes too, if you need work on that one. All right, so let's go ahead and hit downward facing dog. Bend the knees. This is called loaded beast and animal. We can call it hovering child's, whatever you want. Load and hit plank. Right hand, left toes, down dog with a little twist. Good. Take the hands down, start to chaturanga, and the right knee slips over. So maybe you stay here today, or you go for the lift. All right, and then we come back through down dog and bend the knees to load. So let's try it on the other side. Load, plank, left hand to right toes or ankle. Bring that left knee as you go forward and hit your whatever version of the arm balance you're gonna take today. Step back. All right, take a moment. That was a little practice round. We'll do it a couple more times. And you can counter stretch on the wrists. Okay, so downward facing dog. Elbow creases, wrap forward, push the shoulders down, press it back. Press weight into your fingertips, rip down, and then bend. Jump forward to plank, right arm, left ankle. Come forward with the right knee, up high on that shoulder, and maybe you fly. Step back, down dog, load, plank, left hand to right ankle. Left hand down, left knee comes forward as you lower to chaturanga, and maybe you take flight. So an easier version of your flying split might be to bend both knees, little stag legs there. Always easier to lift up with shorter levers. So listen to your body, or just keep the back leg down. But really, I talk about this a lot, and arm balance is all about countering the weight. The more you shift forward with strong arms, the lighter that leg is just gonna wanna float off the back. Let's try it again. Down dog, load your beast. Charge forward to plank. Ha, right hand, left toes or ankle. Now, shift forward with the right knee up as high as you can get it. The more you shift forward, the lighter that back leg is gonna get. You could even kind of put that chin down for a little bit of help there. Now, load, plank, left hand to right ankle. Left knee comes forward, high up, bend the elbows back, and maybe take flight. Zip back to downward facing dog. All right, we have kneeling camel next. Maybe you take a moment to stretch. All arm balances are a lot of pressure on the wrists. As you get stronger in the core and the shoulders, the wrists don't take the brunt of the work, but you always want to prepare them and stretch them out. All right, so we have a camel lizard side plank. Right here, start up. Inhale, arms up. And this can be any expression of camel. Maybe you go ahead and try to reach for the heels. Maybe you support it. Maybe you just cactus here. Okay, so right foot's gonna step forward. For a lizard lunge, hands go to the inside. Yeah, you can bend in. From lizard, we're gonna charge right into side plank. Stack, thread, and a dip. All right, then we bring the bottom knee down and both knees come down. Make sense? So a little modified side plank, lower into camel. Let's try the other side, and then we'll move a little quicker. Inhale, hips forward, heart proud, your expression. Maybe you tuck the toes so the heels are a little more accessible. And then low lunge, lizard, pounce in. Right away, you can bend and then push to side plank. Thread, dip the hips, bottom knee scoops under like you're going into a modified side plank, but then you balance onto both knees. So give yourself a little space, maybe right in the middle of the mat. Let's do it again. Inhale, exhale, camel. Ustrasana, lizard lunge, right foot, hands melt. Side plank, Vashisthasana, lift. We're gonna thread, dip, and lower onto that bottom knee. Both knees down. Inhale, camel. Exhale. Left foot charges, hands drop in. Push up, lizard, side plank, balance. Thread through the open space, dip, lower the bottom knee, and then balance to kneeling. We got that. Let's do one more time. Inhale up, exhale, camel. Lizard lunge right. Pounce forward. Maybe nose to mat, push into side plank. Thread, dip, bottom knee, look down, and balance up. Camel pose. Lizard lunge left, pounce into it. Push away side plank. Thread the needle, dip the hips, bottom knee, and both knees. Nice job. Okay, we're gonna come onto the feet, squat down, boat pose. We have plow, drop into bridge, roll back up to the top. So make your way up to those feet. Low yogi squat, could be a malasana, or you can have those feet like a chair, low chair. So let's drop in chair, all the way down, boat. All right, from boat, we're going plow, take your time. Toes might reach or not. Support the back. Now we're gonna start with the right foot stagging back and see if you can catch your bridge pose. All right, hips up and send the glutes, fire everything on the underside of the body, And then let's rock to the top. That's the flow. Yogi squat chair to your bottom boat. If you need a little help with your hands or you need wider legs, do what you need to do. High boat, roll in through plow. Be mindful of the neck. This time left foot sags back. See if you can land gently as the fingers curl out. Give yourself space. And then charge up your bridge. Puff up through the chest. Maybe wiggle the shoulders down, under. Now lower, rock and roll. You could jump there or just stand. Let's do that a couple more times. Chair, boat, plow, hand support, right leg stags back, hands down, bridge lift, knees in, roll, and jump. Whew, yogi squat. Drop in, boat pose, roll plow, hands support the back, left foot stags down. Swing those hands out, fingers out, and then push the hips up. Bridge, inner thighs engage, all 10 toes pressing down, rock and roll up. Okay, woo, my legs. Okay, we have another arm balance in this one. Prep if you're not ready for it. We're gonna go crow pose to crab reach, to a little tuck or another handstand. All right, so modification could look like this. We'll sit down, hands spread, index finger forward, elbow crease forward. Lift the hips, knees into armpits. Maybe you stay right here and just have a little bit of weight into the arms. And then right hand swings back, reverse tabletop, also known as a little crab reach here, hips up. Come back, and then your option to jump into any sort of tuck or extended handstand depending on what your practice is, right? Don't feel bad about it. It is what it is. You'll build strength doing the drills. Come down. All right, so your next option is to actually hit crow pose. Let's do it. Lift the hips up high, shift into the fingertips, knees into the armpits, push the shoulders down, maybe swing those legs up. Hug. Feet down, left hand down, hips up, crab reach. You can look up or look down at that hand. Open up the chest. Again, back side of the body really active, swing, and then front side of the body, shoulders in this jump. It doesn't have to look like anything. Don't have any expectations on it. Just jump up. If you need to cartwheel out, hopefully you don't have this situation going on and you have space to just open up the hips and take a little cartwheel out. Falling is part of learning how to handstand, and with a lot of practice it doesn't even feel like falling, it just feels like you're stepping out. So whatever that handstand is for you, and then let's do it a few more times through. Crow pose, hips up, knees into arms, shift the weight forward. Crab reach, right hand back. Ha. Handstand, jump or tuck or extend. Bring it in and reset. You can take a little counter stretch by pressing the back of the palms into each other, the top of the hands into each other. And then set up, hips up, lean forward, turn those fingers out, push the shoulders down, squeeze the core. Good, drop in, left hand back, hips up, crab reach, and then swing forward into your handstand. Take as much time as you need. And, okay, wash those knees out. That was a lot for the hip flexors. All right, so we're gonna repeat that, but just for fun in between. Let's swing these 90-90 or mini pigeon hips. Rock it out, and then hip thrust. Come back down. Swing it out. 3, 2, 1. Give me a hip thrust. Let's add on to this. Swing it over. 3, 2, 1. Hip thrust. Bring the hand down. All right. Open up. Keep lifting up. So it's kind of like triangle pose, but we're in these 90-90 pigeon legs. Come back through. 3, 2, 1, hip thrust, hand down, and stack shoulders. While you push the hips forward, roll, tuck the glutes under, roll that hip to stack. All right, have a seat. Okay, so do you remember all the way back from drill 1 on set 2, loaded beast to plank, down dog, toe tap, flying split. Let's do it. You can always hit pause if you need more breaks, or let's take a quick sip of water and let's do it. Okay, let's come into downward facing dog. Take a deep breath in, calming sigh out. Let go of something. Maybe you're scrunching your forehead or eyebrows, let it go. Maybe you're clenching your jaw. Be soft here. All right, load, jump into plank, right hand, left ankle. Grab if you can. Knee comes forward, flying split. Come back through, down dog, bend the knees. Load, plank, left hand, right ankle. Step down with the hand, left knee tucks in, flying split. Come on back, press yourself back, lower onto the knees. Ustrasana, camel, heart to sky, hips forward. Lift up, swing the right foot forward, lizard. Push away, side plank, thread and dip, bottom knee down, swing up to the top of your camel. Camel, left foot swings forward, lizard, push away, side plank, thread and dip, lower onto the bottom knee, and then find your balance back to the knees. All right, you can make your way up to standing by just stepping up, or maybe a fun little way would be to spring onto the top of the toes and then jump onto the bottom of the feet. So you could try a couple of those. I like to have the top of my feet down, and we just get a little momentum and jump. If that's not something for you, simply come up to standing. Inhale, Utkatasana chair, and then your deepest chair, round the spine, butt down boat. Navasana, and plow, Halasana, reach back. Hands support the back, chin away from chest. Right foot's gonna stagger first down. See if you can make your way as you turn the fingers outward into bridge. Both feet down, extra little hip lift here. Lower, rock and roll, standard jump. Chair pose. You can swing and go as deep as you can. Find your boat pose, your fullest expressions, and your plow. Hand support, chin away from chest. Left foot stacks back. Pull those hands out. Both feet down, bridge pose. Powerful, hit the pose, rock to standing. Nice job. All right, come down, Malasana. Spread those hands down. Push the shoulders down, lift the hips. Find your crow pose, whether you're modifying, maybe add a toe tap here. Feet down, right hand back. Crab reach, hips up. Handstand. Tuck or shoot those legs up, whatever you want to do. Back to Malasana. Plant the hands down, lift the hips. Any crow pose. Maybe add a toe tap. Maybe try to straighten the knees. Shift left hand, crab reach. And then shift forward, plant the hands down, handstand. How do we do? Let's counter stretch the wrists. And how we doing? Do we want to do that one more time through? I'm thinking about it. Let's do it. We did that other first round 2 times through. This one's a little bit more on the wrists, so if you need to modify anything, take out an arm balance, go for it. We'll be done right after this. A little bit of abs and we're done. Okay, let's go for it. Okay, downward facing dog. Load your beast. Jump to plank. Right hand, left ankle. Flying split. Knee tucks. Shift elbows back. Maybe you try to go to chin stand. Can you do that little transition there? Just a fun option if that's in your practice. Meet me in down dog and then bend the knees. Load plank. Left hand grabs right ankle. So we can try your flying split and stringing in a chin stand, or again, whatever you have left. Flying split, chin, and let's move through a flow and meet on the knees. Ooh, shake out those wrists. Ustrasana camel. Right foot steps forward. Lizard, spring nose to the mat. Push away, side plank. Thread, dip, modify, and then balance and lift. Kind of a fun little way to get there. Camel, lizard. Get really primal here, nose to the mat. Push away and then step back at the same time. Thread, dip, bottom knee lands, and we come back to kneeling. Remember that jump up to the top, totally optional, or just step up. Inhale. All right, let's take a moment to squat down slowly. Lower down, boat pose, hold it, pull the belly in, plow pose. Toes maybe meet, not necessary. Elbows in, support the back. Right foot back. Swing those fingers out to give yourself space to land. And then maybe you take a deeper bridge, grab the ankles. Knees squeezing inward. Roll to stand or to jump, chair, lower, boat, plow. Support, left foot back, fingers swivel away, hips up, bridge, lower, roll, jump, forward fold. Press those hands down, crow pose, knees into armpits, shift the energy forward, lift, maybe a toe tap and maybe a hip lift. Straighten out the knees. Did we get there? Drop in, crab reach. Optional handstand or just jump. Come back in. Sit on the back of the forearms or sit on the forearms behind the knees. All right, we have one more to do. We got this. Wiggle the fingers, lift those hips. Drop into your forward fold, spread the fingers. Bend the knees if you need to. Then bend them into the armpits, shift forward. Can we try that? Toe tap to hips up. Whoo, bend and reach. And then jump in, last handstand. Jump, catch it, maybe, oof. All out effort if you caught that hold. And release. Okay. Let's stay off the hands, right? All right, drop into a forward fold. Nice calming breaths. How's that for cardio yoga? Take the back of the hands down and then give me fingertips. We're gonna take the right leg up and slow lower. Take the left leg up and slow lower. I want both up. Push into the fingertips. Round the spine, pulse 4, 3, 2, 1, drop, and fold. Push your thumbs into your hip crease, and then massage out the hip flexor. One more time like that. Fingertips down, right leg up. Hold it up. Can we sit up and hold it? Fingertips slow, lower. Left leg up, hold. Hands to heart, lift. Compression, strength, squeeze. Hip flexor, quad core. Fingertips down, slow, lower. All right, both legs up, hold. Hands to heart, hold. Fingertips down. Slow that descent. 4, 3, 2, 1. Onto your back for crisscross or bicycle, elbow to knee. 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Release it in. Again, little hip flexor massage. We're gonna go right leg, left leg in both. Arms out, high V. Right, lower, left, lower, both, lower. Again, right, and drop, left, slow lower, and both. Woo. Get that V hold, slow lower. Nice job. Let's stretch the hip flexors. And one more time, engage the lower underside of the body, backside, pulse. 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2. Hold it up on one isometric hold. All right, let's see. Anyone feel like you would be able to do a wheel? Might not be super stretched, but if you feel like going for it, let's see where we are. Little stiff, but we did a lot of leg work. Breathe here. Can we hold it for another 2 breaths? Strength from the posterior chain. Opening up the front side, pushing your chest to the back of the mat. One more breath. Lower down. We got a little bit of shoulders with that reverse crab. And if you did added any back bending in your lunges or camels. All right. Awesome job today. Let's take a moment to drop in and turn the music off. Your time of stillness to check in with the body. You can cave those knees in, give your low back a little release, and you can circle those wrists a bit. Open, close the fingers. Maybe one hand on your heart, one hand on your belly, and just breathe. Again, softening the forehead. I caught myself frowning. Eyebrows, jaw, and tongue. Feel that heart beating. Feel alive, feel proud. Feel the gratitude of being able to accomplish all that you did, even if it wasn't perfect. It's not supposed to be. Hopefully you had some fun. Deep breath in and big sigh out. Hopefully you're feeling as blissed out as I am. I am proud of you. I appreciate you. Have a wonderful day. Stay as long as you like. And I will see you next time. Thanks for joining.